Everybody wants to make some nice gains, right? During the massive dip for all of us, because most people get fearful and maybe selling their tokens in a loss when a token like Bitcoin is dumping so hard. Like several days ago, we saw a huge spike to the downwards. Bitcoin was going in only one day from maybe 65,000 all the way down to 49,000. It was a dip and a correction of 15%. But did you know that a lot of people made a lot of money during these types of dips? Because I want to talk in this video about 3 meme coins that I am buying during this dip. And if you check out the bread chart, guys, as an example, we saw that bread had the same issue as Bitcoin. It dropped for like 46%. But if we take the daily chart and we check out, hey, how big of a pullback was it and how much gains can be made? Like if you bought here at the bottom, it was a 73% in only one day. But of course, even if you bought here, it's still a 34% in one day. Tell me, in which sector can you make such kind of gains? Like it is almost impossible. Same for Wolf and same for PEIPEI. So I want to talk about these 3 projects. These 3 projects are one of my long-term holdings, and I am buying these projects also during this dip. But before I tell you more, guys, about these 3 projects, I want to say we have almost 6,000 subscribers. So it will be amazing if you're watching this video and you are a big fan of Brad, Wolf, of PEIPEI. Subscribe to the Crypto June channel and let's push the channel to 6,000 subscribers. Also, in the description, there is a link for my free Telegram group. The first 50 people can join it for free. Join it, talk about crypto, having fun together, and of course, stay up to date about the market. And let's talk about the first project. Before I tell you more about the 3 projects that I am buying during this dip, guys, it's important to understand like what did other meme coins do in previous cycles. And I want to highlight the market cap of Shiba Inu and Doge. I did it already earlier, but I think it's so important to understand like Shiba Inu reached a market cap of 38 million. And Doge reached 70 billion. So don't you think it's very reasonable for all the projects I'm talking about right now that they can reach this cycle a minimum of 10 billion? Like 10 or maybe 20 billion. Like, of course, we are not sure. But if we take the average of these 2, and of course, they were the most hyper projects of 2021, but even a 10 or 20 billion is reasonable during a real bull run. Of course, we are in the bull run, but we are in the pre-phase still. Not everybody is in the market yet. So let's talk about the first project. The first project I want to talk about is Bread. This is definitely one of my long-term holdings. The current market cap is below 1 billion and we made a nice call on Bread when it was only like 400 million. It was the perfect moment. We saw an outbreak and then also it was a meme coin season, and after that it reached an all-time high of $1.9 billion. Currently, Bread is back at almost 1 billion and it was even at around 500 million if you bought the dip. I bought myself a little bit of Bread during this dip. What I'm always doing is dollar cost average, guys. I am not buying if I have $10,000 to buy in a dip. I don't buy 10,000 straight away. I will do 3-4K right now. If we see a bigger correction, and of course we need to prepare for that, and we see a bigger correction, I will buy more Bread with my dollar cost average buying the dip funds. And if we go higher, I will keep the funds for dollar cost average just on my balance and wait for a nice order opportunity. We don't have to buy all in one. We need to stay liquid. That is one of the things that is so important in this market. One of the reasons I'm so big fan of Bread is, look at this, guys, Boys Club. This book is made by Matt Fury. And I think you can recognize all of the characters there. Like, look at Bread. Bread is here. Next to him, we have LandWolf. We are gonna also talk about that one on this video. But we also see PEIPEI. We see Andy. And all of them have a nice market cap. Like PEIPEI is around 5 billion out of my head. Andy is also around 100 million. Bread, 1 billion plus. And LandWolf is around, I think, let's check it out, 92 million. And what I like about this is it's a whole narrative. People like narratives in the crypto space. So Bread is definitely one of my long-term holdings. Also, when we check out the Twitter page of Bread, 108k followers. They have a partnership with UEFA. They were there on the big screens during the Euros. Like, it was insane. They are active on Twitter every day, posting funny things. And also they have such kind of support from the big exchanges. They're doing giveaways with Bybit. And I also thought it was also KuCoin. I'm not out of my head, but I'm not sure about that. But they have huge supporters on their Twitter page. A lot of influencers are talking about the project, supporting them. Bread and Chill episode 1. 24,000 listeners. Also, head of sponsor of the A1 Monaco 2024 Racing Week, official here, presented by Based Bread. This is insane. They are taking also over the Web 2 space. It's amazing. So about Bread, what can I say? Big backers, active in Web 2, but also Web 3, building a real brand, and the guys know what they're doing. And I see Bread definitely going way higher than just 1 billion. The next project I want to talk about is LandWolf, guys. And LandWolf is also on my list because of the boys club narrative. Like, this one is only at 92 million. We talked about LandWolf. Check this out, guys. 30 million. It was only 30 million when we talked about LandWolf for the first time. And currently at 92 million. And this is so nice. We have some nice gains on it. So don't forget to join the free group inside the description. First 50 people get it for free. So guys, LandWolf, one of the narratives also saying, why can LandWolf not reach 1 billion if Brett can do it, if PEIPEI can do it? Why LandWolf and Andy cannot reach it? They're the same. Let's check out the Twitter page of LandWolf. If you're curious about the whole project and stuff, check out the other videos. I will only highlight the most important things in this video. 70,000 followers. One of the guys who is the main guy of the project, I'm not saying he's the founder, I don't know, but he's the main guy. I'm honor of the king of the meme chain. I give you the Solana LandWolf Lambo. He just wrapped his complete Lambo to the LandWolf and the Boys Club narrative. So he must be a big supporter and a believer of the project. It's amazing to see that. Same for LandWolf. The guys are super active on Twitter, have also great partnerships, and they know what they're doing. Like, they're really building the brand of LandWolf. What can I say, guys? Like, they have also listed on big exchanges. Like, let's check out this one.
Form. You saw PEIPEI kind of.
Also, Luke Bamar is huge bidding heavily on the Boys Club Wolf. Let's check out this video real quick.
Take off. Okay, and then I was like, okay, PEIPEI took off, and it took off on the Ethereum chain. And then you started hearing something about the lines of something called the Boys Club. And you're like, okay, what's the Boys Club? Oh, well, you know.
Again, guys, the Boys Club. He's talking about the Boys Club because it is a narrative inside the crypto space.
PEIPEI, the character that everybody knows, he's part of this comic book thing. It's called the Boys Club. I'm like, okay, well, there's other characters to that in that thing as well. And then I see a meme pop up on Base Chain called Brett. And I look at the character and I'm like, okay, this thing's at $1 billion market cap. Okay, this is the second character of this thing. So I'm like, okay, what are these meme guys doing? Then I go to Solana and there's the third one, which is called Wolf.
Like, he's understanding it. Like, people want or willing to buy projects that they think where they can make money off. And once people realize, hey, PEIPEI did it, Brett did it, but LandWolf and Andy are also on the same page, why cannot they also reach $1 billion market cap? Of course, they are not there yet, but more and more people are realizing that it's a Wolf vibe. And like, I agree with Luke Belmar on this, like, Wolf and Andy are way undervalued. So boys being boys, what else, guys? Like so many nice things, more characters, shoes, even the shoes. Like, this is about LandWolf, guys. About LandWolf and the chart, what can I expect? Like, look at this. Like 2 million liquidity, we bounced perfectly back from here to here. And now like, if you bought a dip, you also made some nice money. I think LandWolf can do way better. Even the all-time high was at the market cap of around 220 million. And we bounced back from this area. We are now retesting this area. And I think the next target will be 108 million. So let's see how it goes. Now we're going to the last project of this video. And this one is PEIPEI, also one of my favorite projects to talk about. I talked about it very often on the channel, and we can see PEIPEI is doing quite well in the beginning. People thought it was dead, and then out of nowhere, it's starting to bounce up. Now, of course, we have a pullback, but I am buying more PEIPEI. And same here. It was a huge dip. If you bought it, you can make some 60% of it. Also, there was some nice whales buying and accumulating more PEIPEI. There was a guy that bought for 177 ETH or something. Like, look, 177 ETH buy. Did you know something? Let's find out. $300,000. Like, why would you do that if you are not believing in a project? It's insane. It was such a nice candle and oh, amazing. So the guys are very active also with partnerships with big exchanges. PEIPEI is leading the charts of top games on Bybit, token site, hot token, Bybit community, also giveaway $10,000. Same here, the spaces, 1.4k listeners. They have a huge army of believers of the PEIPEI. So shout out PEIPEI army if you're watching this video. Yeah man, like I really believe this project can do very well. We are now coming to an end of this video, guys, and I want to say thanks for watching. And if you didn't subscribe yet, it will really help the channel to grow, get more insight, being bigger, get better projects for you also. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's push the channel to 6,000 subscribers. I will appreciate it, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.